Kurt thinks that's my turn to talk about his attire, but I'm going to talk about that a little later because I do have some things to say about that. Uh, it gives me, and I know it's been a day, and hopefully a very informative day. I get the opportunity to thank some people, and I want to bring. You met many of our team members from URI. I want to introduce you. Met Charlie, who was. I don't mind any background noise. That's fine. You met Charlie Carroll, who was one of the key members of the team who helped plan this. You haven't met Lauren Schuster. So let's bring Lauren. Lauren, come up here. Lauren, Lauren, come a little closer. Uh, e- to bring so many people together with such busy schedules, we're doing amazing things not only in the city, but around the country. To be here today to talk about what we all want to do, bringing the continuum of housing, safe, affordable housing, is an amazing feat. And so I just want to give Lauren an opportunity just to say a few words before we close.
Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Nat. And thank you, everybody. We put this panel together today really to create the solutions to the crisis that we're facing of housing insecurity, of poverty, of homelessness. And I feel like we developed so much of the partnerships that are necessary to meet that crisis head on. The team has been incredible, working with Charlie and Wilfredo, who is the best timekeeper and a little bit terrifying. One could ask for. Jasmine, Dondi, Stephanie. You guys have been incredible, just a great support. This event would not have been possible without you. So I really thank you all so much. And thank you, Nat, for trusting me to pull this off.
So, panel, Kurt whispered to me that he forgot to thank you. I'm here. I'm here to be so yes, you get a minute. More seriously, you all, it's like touching an elephant, right? Sometimes when we're not in the same room, it's so big, it's so enormous that you don't realize that you're touching the same elephant. All of us are working together to bring affordable, safe, and stable housing to our communities. And these individuals on this panel and the other panels have done a remarkable job. But this panel in particular, thank you so much for all that you do. And we look forward to continuing to partner with you. Let's give it up for them. And for you all, I want to thank you all for joining us today. Your presence highlights our collective commitment to addressing one of the city and state's most pressing challenges, ensuring safe, stable, and affordable housing. Uh, I want to also thank the many, many individuals who made this a reality. We thank some with Lauren. I also want to thank DHS, HRA. While Kirk and I joke a lot, I think, I hail from East New York. And so when I looked at the project we were doing, I remember the 90s in East New York. And sometimes you don't know who's in front of you. And Kirk, don't tell me about this later, but Kirk early on, when we saw the devastation in our communities, whether the Bronx or Brooklyn, he was one of those individuals that had a vision that we could work with communities to include churches and think about those lots, the burning buildings, the crumbling buildings, and do something about it, bringing affordable housing and ownership to individuals. I remember that piece that I saw you with I should say, with Ted Koppel being interviewed in East New York. And it was a grandmother, I think, talking about her experience. And she talked about what it meant to have a home and how she used that home to raise her family. And then she had our grandchild talking about intergenerational wealth, that she was able to leverage that home to put her granddaughter through college. Those are the kind of individuals who we have in the room with us today. They're not just transactional people. They some have great vision and can make things happen. And so I really want to impress upon you that as you think about leaving today, spend some time, a little more time with us, with the panelists, with each other, exchange ideas. It could seem incredibly complicated, but I think as we continue to work together to find solutions, we're going to continue to do some amazing things. So, Kurt, I know we joke with each other, but I just do think you do amazing work, and your ability to bring people together over time and your vision has been tremendous. So, help me thank Kurt in the way he did to the table. I think what you've also learned is not a us against them. Sometimes government can be challenging, but we know government, they're part of this ecosystem. They are partners. And so we want to continue to partner with them. They have a role and responsibilities, but they have huge resources to make things happen, as you've heard today. So we want to continue to partner with our government partners. You've heard a lot about this private public partnership. It's so important that we bring the private entities, industry, and the public together to do the amazing things. Of course, I want to thank our partner here today. When I saw One Vanderbilt being built, I thought, like, who's going to occupy that space? I never thought it would be TD Bank. It's a beautiful space. What do you think of it? We really want to thank TD Bank to thinking for supporting URI and the community. It won't be our last opportunity. You've heard about all the history of the work they've done in the community. We want to do more convenings so we can continue to do great things on behalf of the city. While we're going to end officially here, no, we're going to keep the room a little longer to about 2 to 3 o'clock. So do some networking, talk to folks, talk to the amazing people in the room. As they have busy calendars, they're here right now. So exchange ideas. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. Let's do amazing things. Thank you so much.